Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob in front of the Great Wall of Comics, and with me always in front of the Great White North, Chris, the comic vet. How are you doing there, sir?
I'm good, Rob. How are you?
I am just ducky and super excited for our guest today, the one, the only Remy Q,
Yes.
baby. Boom!
Yes. How y'all doing today?
We are just
Good, man.
ducky.
Thank you so much for having me on, and congrats on you are right on the clef of 700 there, sir. And Chris, you're 600 as well. I should have a video soon to help out with that one, but I'm very excited for both of you.
Thank
I
you very much.
appreciate that.
Yeah, just kind of in that passive mode. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I got to 555, and then it just stayed there, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy with that.
Well, it's something that happens, but it's all because of these guys here in the chat. Guys like Louis Crucius and Chop and
Absolutely.
Drop. They're like
Mhm.
they're CIA, NSA. They're everywhere. They're in your feed.
All the time.
We appreciate it though.
Mhm.
War Machine, Punisher, Comics and Collectibles. Thank you for coming on. Of course, Mark, Legion of Comics, hashtag we are Legion, baby. Let's see here, Navs. We haven't, Chris and I, or Remy and I are oldish, I guess. And Chris, I don't know if you know what Wordle is. We can't figure
Mhm.
out what Wordle is. Are you?
Yes, I play.
Is that
Yeah, I
is that
play
another Pokemon?
Yeah. no, no, Wordle is just a word game that refreshes daily. It's a five-letter word. I think you have 5 chances to do. Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh, all right.
We thought it
I
was
mean,
a Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I guess all of a sudden I feel still.
you
I
can't
don't know what's going
download it.
on.
You just
I
go to
was
the
giving
website.
Jeremy
That's
last
all.
night. I was giving him grief about not knowing what Gundam was, but
Oh,
you want to see
okay.
nerd rage in a room full of nerds tell them that you don't know what a Gundam is. Oh my god. Gary B, thanks for coming on by. Good afternoon to you. Paul, yes, thank you for coming back and joining us again and watch and supporting the channel. Paul is our only so far 3-time guest other than Chris and myself. And I don't think we count as guests anymore. So thank you. Austin LeMay coming on by. Hello, everybody there. Let's see, we'll get jumped up Austin LeMay sector to get a whole back and forth going on. It's like they're at a dance. Beckerman, how you doing? Next week's guest, Ohana Comics in the channel. Thank you very much for coming in and checking everything out. Ohana will be joining us next week. If you haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and get a preview. You can kind of see he's got a nice wall display of stuff behind him as well. A lot of great books there. So we're looking forward to having him on next week. James Willie, thank you for coming. Hopefully, get you back on the winning track here. The one, the only DJ Links.
Oh, DJ.
Didn't dare you call us gentlemen. Have you not seen the theme of this show?
Like he's literally
And of
been
course,
on the show.
from Land Down Under, Mad Spidey, happy to have you here with us here. Thank you very much. Brian for LCS, thank you very much. We're getting everybody. I think almost got everybody. Unicorn, War Machine, Punisher, Nabs. Everyone. All right. I think we hit everybody who's made a comment thus far. And thank you very much for coming on by. Before we get started, I just want to say there is some crazy piece of news that came across my lap here that I just want to talk about, and for just a half a moment, so we do talk about slabs and grading and stuff. So there's a new. I wasn't even aware of this until I saw somebody. I can't remember who posted or made some Facebook group post. I think it was that somebody had posted that about some lead times on pressing, and lo and behold, there was an update to CBSCS's lead times, and they're now posting 50 weeks time for pressing on books.
Oh,
So when
boy.
you take into fact that there are people have probably 2 weeks off, from holidays and stuff that they're closed, that means that essentially it's a year to have your books pressed by them.
Wow.
So I went and took a look. How does that compare to CGC? CGC is at 45.8 weeks. So it's actually slightly faster there. with the grading lead times being 26 weeks at CGC and 25 weeks at CBCS, that a modern book with no expediting on either one of them is going to be over a year and basically within a week or two of each other. So they've pretty much evened up based on business as the way it's spread out. So the real differentiator there is cost and your own preference. So that's kind of interesting to see. Hopefully they'll be able to get some people to help speed their stuff up, because we're starting to see some people are reporting they're seeing some changes in CGC. At least we have seen responsiveness from a receiving point of view. But I've seen more and more people rumbling now and talking about sending books to EGS, and I've seen a lot of more people giving even PGX a try, which was good. I mean, spread the wealth around. I mean, try it out and see what you think for yourselves. If it's for your
It's good
PC,
for the economy.
it's good
Absolutely.
for the economy.
Yeah.
Competition is good for the consumer typically, because it breeds that competition between one another. And I think that especially it's a good thing to have these other options available to you for your PC. If you're not a flipper, then shouldn't really be any qualms about using EGS or PGX. Obviously, the big thing is if you're in the business of buying and flipping books, it can be a difference. But those guys, their turnaround times right now, I've heard that, well, PGX used to be like a 30-day. I've heard that they're up to about 60 days, but still there's a big difference between a 60-day turnaround time and a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
50
and that
weeks.
includes,
And like you said, when you include the holidays and everything, that's wild.
right. Yeah.
At that point, we really could all invest in a DeLorean, go back in time, pick up all the encyclopedias from the 80s, and then smash all of our comics that way to press them.
It was right over your face.
With less time taken up.
That's an interesting segment. I really like segue. Pardon me. I really thought you were just going to go and say how good the three of us look right now. Different parts of the continent, but we're all handsome.
We can talk about. Thank you for bringing that up. Lo and behold, I'm not one of those people to self-promote whatsoever. But thank you for bringing it up. Down, if you want to look as stylish as all of us here, you can take a look down below the link tree after the show. Not right now, obviously. You got to pay attention to Remy, but down below there is a link to the link tree, which can to the merch store, which has all kinds of shirts, sweatshirts, drink cups, containers, whatever, both for the regular Fat Stacks line as well as the Slab Hub line. And of course, you'll have your chance to win a mug like this today during the live stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough chit chat. Make sure, of course, as you see the ticker rolling across the bottom, you can find Remy at Remy Q Studios on YouTube, as well as at Remy Q Studios on Instagram. Remy, thank you very much for coming with us. As you know, on this show here, we're going to take us on a journey here through some of your collection.
It's going to be a journey.
This is a journey into sound. Wait, and then we've got giveaway about halfway through. We'll pause for a giveaway for those in the live chat. Be a hashtag comment. We'll pull it. You'll get a random least minimum of 6 books from our pull box. And of course, there are chances for additional pulls and merch from the merch store. And then, of course, we'll do another drawing again at the end. So, having said all that, Remy, I want to first commend you for your bravery. Because initially, the week before, and you're coming after Paul. I mean, Paul brought some heat last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
We were originally expecting Man Cave Comics last week, and Remy's like, when I asked him to come on the show, he's like, when's Man Cave coming on? And I told him, he says, I have no fear. I'll go right after him.
I'll follow that one up.
I'll follow him up.
I'll be the palate cleanser is what it was. It's funny because it was like leading up to it, I had kind of built a little suspense amongst some folks who had asked me about it. And I was like, yeah, I said, well, I'm going to bring something unique. Like I'm specifically going to bring personal bangers to myself and not necessarily the books that you would see on any other Slab Hub. So that's what I was hoping to achieve. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Well, that's perfect, because that's what I try to tell all the guests, potential guests, when I'm reaching out to them, is that it's not this isn't a show where it's a competition to try to see who can pull out the most amazing grails, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're going to lose as soon as Man Cave comes on. Although Paul's been giving him probably a pretty good run for
I
his
was gonna
money.
say, hold on,
Um,
Shop for Comics
Caps
is
was
Shop for
on.
Comics.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's some great books that we've seen on this show, but it's not about that. It's about the connection between you and the books and everything else. And personal grails are just good. And you've sent out now some great AOKs. I mean,
Mhm.
people send out AOKs, and if you're not sure if that acts of kindness, everybody, people generally send out like a couple raw books, stuff that they know that you like. Remy's said raw books, that's for pansies. And this man sends out slabs. And
I think there's been a couple on the show actually. Like I've watched it before, and somebody's like, "Oh yeah, this is okay." I remember, like, awesome. Like, it made it to the cut list. That's kind of cool.
I care about personal connections to Pokemon slabs. Yeah, no, not really. So I mean, Remy sent me 2 slabs.
People.
I mean,
Rob
he
still
sent
has
me.
PTSD, so I need everyone to back off with the Pokemon.
So as an act of kindness, Mad Spidey, yeah, he sent me a Golden Age Batman book that was like he had it on his show. He opened up for originally. I think you bought it for yourself originally,
No.
and I just made some comment off the wall. Hey, I can't believe you have a book that's older than any of the Batman books I have. And next thing I know, like, he's sending it to me, going like, "Oh, I can't have that." Here, he's sending it to me, along with Captain Midnight book, which is the modern version of Captain Midnight, as opposed to Golden Age, which of course is like I think it's like one of 2 on the census or something.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
not.
that's when you showed your Captain Midnight. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a Captain Midnight!" Like, it was like, nobody's gonna get that.
But oh man, it's crazy. So we've seen this, for those of us within Remy's closer knit of people, we've seen these go out and stuff. And I want to see what he's keeping. If he's sending out Golden Age Batman books, because you also sent like a Golden Age Batman book, I think, to Legion of Comics, or no, to Tyler.
Yes, yeah, Tyler. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyler. I try to, so with the AOKs, it's kind of weird because it's and I mean, honestly, anybody in the community is probably on the list somewhere, and it's more of when I can get what I'm looking for that particular person. And sometimes it takes a long time, especially if the person's like a real, like you, for instance. I mean, you're a big collector. You have every book that you want. I mean, pretty much, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to get you the one that you're looking for necessarily, but yeah, I mean, that's a thing. And so yeah, I try to find something unique to that person that they're going to be able to appreciate. And yeah, I like giving out slabs. Yeah, I think in the, at least YouTube wise, I want to say we were just about over 30 books that we had sent out, 30 slabs that we had sent out between giveaways and AOKs. Because I want to say we had 8 or 9, our first big like community building one.
Right.
There was about 8 or so that we did for that one. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I like slabs. So
yeah, no. So that's why I was like, I was like excited to get you on to see what are the books he keeps.
Yeah, just
absolutely.
to expand on all this, guys. Remy is obviously, like it's been mentioned here. DJ has said it that Remy is the AOK king, and Chop and Drop is backing it up and all that. But the one video that stands out to me is when something came back to him and got fired back to him. It was that Silver Surfer that I believe it was Tyler from my comic sent him, and half the video is Remy being stunned, and that's the kind of like,
sorry,
that's when
I know we're both laughing.
Oh,
the best AOK is his wife remembering fabric softener in his underwear.
I can't follow that. I can't follow that. But yeah, that video where Tyler sent him the Silver Surfer, and it just kind of knocked the wind out of Remy. And that's the kind of thing where, when you're witnessing all the kindness that Remy does, it's nice to see someone drop something right back in his lap, and it takes his breath away.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was. I messaged Tyler and I was like, hey, I don't know what kind of video this is going to be. Like I said, I haven't watched it like through and through, but I'm pretty sure it's about 20 minutes of me just standing there like in all just completely shocked. So yeah, that's definitely a big one. And I have included that. So yeah, we'll get to preview that one as well.
Well, I think we got ourselves 15 minutes into the show already. We haven't shown a single book. I
All
think the
right.
people are going to start rioting pretty soon if we don't. So, Remy, why don't you take us first? Let people know what they can expect. For those people who might not know who you are, maybe one person, a little bit about you, your channel, and then let's get into that collection there.
Okay, so my collection is very random. I do like to focus a lot on Silver Age, Thor, Hulk, anything that is a tales of some sort. I like to pick those up. But I do pick up actually recently within the last year I've been picking up a lot more DC books. Try to pick up some different keys here and there. But it is what I think to be a really interesting blend. All the short boxes that I have are very random. I'm so unorganized with it and kind of on purpose, but I do have everything like within arm's reach. So I can like run and grab this. If you ever seen me cut the camera off, somebody's talking about something, I probably have that book. I just need to grab it from that particular box. But yeah, if like the old, if I die, my family will be taken care of. They have no clue where to start with this. It's a mess. And it's kind of how I live with it. Like, I love it. Like I grabbed a box of slabs. I was like, this is what we're going to show off, because I know a couple of them in there and I picked through a couple extra. But yeah, I was like, no, this isn't going to be like the one through 100 of this character or anything like that. Like we're gonna go again. It's gonna be a journey. So,
Brilliant.
Yeah. So, I did say that I wasn't gonna start off with any bangers, but I did want to start off with this. 1915 Eddie Plank. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold that up, though. Hold that up for a second.
Right
hold that up
this
for
show,
real.
before
For real.
we're backstage before the show. I'm sitting there with him. I'm like, we're talking. Okay,
We had books,
I
right?
got a box of comic books. He's all, yeah, sure. And he's like, say
That's
the words,
actually really
Remy.
cool, man. I think that might be the first time we had something over 100 years old on SlabHub. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's one of the most famous
Tyler,
one of the most famous baseball sets ever created. But yeah, that's good for you, Remy. Good for you.
Yeah, so actually I was gonna start off with a couple books that I had picked up actually from the community, just because we had talked about the AOKs that had sent out. A couple of them are wins, a couple of them were AOKs. This one in particular, speaking of Tyler,
oh God, yes.
So before watching Minutemen number 5 in a 1.0, this is Screen Used by Whack Comics, and one of my favorites. It has a double COA. One of them is within the slab that Tyler made himself. I'm sorry, the person who graded it, originally graded it, made themselves. And yeah, this is definitely gonna always stay in the PC because it's fantastic in every way. And it's triple signed because I do like a lot of signature slabs. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is an EGS slab with the custom label that they can do. And then so with these, for anyone who doesn't know, the backside, that big paper COA, that comes with every book that they grade. So they basically, there's a number on that, again, that matches to the number on this slab itself on the backside of the label. And then it tells you the grader's notes basically on that certificate about the city. So you have written grader's notes that come with that slab.
This one says rounded corners, spine stress lines, creases, indentations, indentation lines, stress lines, folding, writing and sticker on front, writing on paper plus tape back, mostly all defects break color.
That's perfect.
So again, one of a kind. Nobody else will have this.
Very good.
The next one actually is I don't think it's as rare of a book, but for me it is. I got this was a win from Mark Spector Comics. And actually when they did the drawing, I had the choice between this and a Thor book, and instantly the chat was like, oh, he's gonna pick the Thor. And I was like, no, I want that one. It's a Batman Who Laughs #1 signed by Scott Snyder, but it's my only red label CBCS.
The old verified signatures.
Yep. And I really, as a goal, I kind of want to get all the labels. I'd like to get all the different slabs. I mean, I know some of them are going to be like a Halo slab would be hard to snag, but
oh, I'm sure you could work something out with the boys down under that'll hook you up. It'll cost you a bit in shipping, but
yeah.
Love that jock cover.
This next one is one that I actually got out of a DJ Link's mystery box. It's Tales of Suspense 64.
Nice.
Oh,
8.5. And I love this one, how Black Widow's is hanging there from the ceiling. Originally, I thought she had little helicopter blades on the back feet, but
What year is that from?
This is from 65.
Nice.
wow.
All right. And then this was actually an AOK that DJ sent me. It's Defenders number 18. It's the first full appearance of the Wrecking Crew.
Very good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Wrecker and the Wrecking Crew, kind of the obscure villains.
Mad Spidey says he'll hook you. He'll help you out.
I appreciate it, but we'll trade. Yeah, DJ sent that to me though last year.
You'll trade.
And
He'll take.
that was a
take. He's only got like 2 books he wants.
that was another one that kind of shocked and all me for sure. This is actually the cover that we were talking about from Tyler, Silver Surfer number 4. Yeah! Yeah!
That's never going to get old.
If I would have had that clip when I opened this, that's exactly what I would have done as well. So yeah, this was just a personal grail of mine. It's an amazing cover. I mean, I have posters. I've always had something, a t-shirt or something that had this on there, and just never really pulled the trigger on picking it up. And so when he sent this to me, I was just blown away. So,
And what's the restoration grade and notes on it?
light color touch. Yeah, small
Good.
amount of color touch on cover.
Cool.
Well, that could
Always
be
curious.
the hottest book of 2021 last year.
Yeah, surfer's like crazy. Like it's like all the surfer books are insane. It seems like so. This one was sent to me from Superpower Reviews. Kevin from Superpower Review. He said that for all the work that I put in his chat for posting links and the super chats, he had to do something to thank me.
Nice.
Gambit is my favorite X-Men, so he sent me Gambit number 1.
Very nice.
Oh, that 90s era where the logo was bigger than the artwork.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
it's
if you
such an
That's
amazing
throw
actually
it,
a fun
just-
cover, though.
It's
and
an
then throw a
amazing
touch of
pose, and
shiny
they were
on
like,
it.
"We're gonna make this really small, make the name just huge." I also like how they added all this stuff in. It's like they had
Yeah.
those big long
Basically-
chains.
the Cajun X-Men in his own limited series.
At last, yeah.
Yes.
But I've had
Glitter,
this.
glitter,
I've had
glitter,
this.
gold shine.
I've had that raw forever, and it's. I mean, that full black cover. It's hard to keep in really good condition. I was never going to grade mine, so he said that to me. I was really excited about that.
It is why I
Awesome.
want to call the 90s the foil age. I really do. It keeps with the metal theme.
Ooh, that's a
And
good
it-
idea.
Yeah, it keeps with the metal theme and it goes, foil and chromium, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the next one is this is my C2E2 special, Thor number 1, a witness signature by Nikki 9.5 and sketch on cover.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Again, one of a kind. So yeah, you won't see it anywhere else.
So we for anybody who's watching this that doesn't know Nick and everything, give the short Cliff Notes version of the purpose and behind this joke.
Oh, I don't. Well, it says I'm Nikki 9.5, but don't point it out. I have no idea what the story is.
Oh,
I don't know why he sent me the snub nose picture of
Yeah.
his hand like this.
The stub nose finger gun.
So
That's right.
Nick is missing part of his forefinger. And ironically, I think it took us forever to actually see it. Like I never didn't even notice it until somehow
He's holding something up.
he
or
did something.
and-
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what's up with this? Have you always had did something happen we didn't know? And yeah, sure enough. And then somewhere along the line during a stream, he revealed that a nickname that the kids would tease him with was Nikki 9.5, which I think sounds gangster. Like that to me. And from him being from New York, like if you were Nikki 9.5, I'm not messing with you like at all. And the fact that he's missing the finger is kind of like that, like seals it. Like, oh, you want to know how I lost this one? Like, he could say anything. So
Exactly.
but yeah, that was the C2E2. He was really gracious. Got everybody a special slab. That was mine. So I absolutely love that.
Not
And,
everybody.
Yeah.
Way
But in
to
our
make it
defense,
awkward, man.
in our defense, we also hadn't been teasing him or you calling him that much. So
yeah. And then this last one, again, this is probably another one that I'm sure folks have talked about the series just because all the covers I think are classic. But Crisis on Infinity Earth #1. This is another one that DJ had sent me. I don't remember the subscriber giveaway. I want to say it was maybe 300. It was early on. And we had donated to Slab.
It was like 5 weeks ago. Is that what you were saying?
But we had donated to Slab. He invited Angel and I on. We had a blast doing it, and then afterwards he sent this to me as a gift, and I did not expect this at all. But the this series, I had all of these as a kid. I have no idea where I got them. I even asked my mom. I was like, I showed her pictures. I was like, hey, who gave these to me? Like, I didn't think she bought them for me, and I was like, who? Was it like your brother? Like, was it my uncle? Like, somebody had to have given me these books. And I loved the hell out of them and wrecked every single one, unfortunately. But still to this day, I have no idea where those came from. But I had all of the whole thing.
So that one, as I recall, that's the first appearance of Blue Beetle in the DC, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
got
such
this
an
awesome
important maxi series for comics in general. Never mind just DC, but that just straightened everything up for that era. Like, we lost Supergirl, we lost the Flash, Monitor, Anti-Monitor, introduction of new characters. Yeah, and all starts right there. And George Perez handled it all. Wonderful.
Yeah. And they were again just the covers they were just amazing covers.
Iconic.
So that is the community books that I was going to share, and then if we're going to dig into the personal collection,
dig deep.
No, I'm joking.
For those that don't know, again, there's a joke to that too. For those of you who don't know, Remy did a video where he go ahead. You tell it
so
better.
this is my Secret Wars #8. It's triple signed by Stan Lee, Jim Lee, and Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee left a quote on there: "Be like water," and it's a 10, perfect 10. So,
and it makes
this
a lot
is
of
real
sense.
glass, by the way. So it's I don't know if that's
it's secure. It's secure. Yeah. I hope Tommy Lee gets to sign it for you one day, since he's becoming popular again.
Yeah, and I heard that one day you're going to get it signed by Chung Lee.
So this is actually a funny. Well, I guess there's a funny story. This is a little embarrassing, but when I was at, I want to say 40 subscribers, I was on Superpower Review with Kevin. We were doing talking about sexy slabs, and I showed 5 different books, and then I announced my 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Wow, talk about
and it was this
sure
that I've held on to forever. So if we ever can get over the 555 and actually get there, this is one of the books that I'm going to have in the giveaway.
Talk about getting to the plate and calling your shot.
Oh yeah, hilarious. Yeah. I mean, it was funny because after I did it, I made the announcement because I got in that book and I was so excited, and then it occurred to me, I was like, oh gosh, that's a bit high, isn't it? Like, I was a little ambitious. I don't know why I did that. And so it was like the next day, I think I announced the 100 subscribers. I was like, all right, we're gonna save this one for 1,000, but we'll do another one when we hit 100. And that kind of brought everything back to back to reality. So
I'll be in the chat for that 1,000 then.
It takes a little longer to get there than you thought, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is smidge. Again, I think I was at 40 plus maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And so for the next one, And I do promise I'm going to have some more of the unique ones in here. But this is, I guess, another more common one. But this is the first book. Actually, the
Oh,
first
wait a
slab that I
second, wait
got.
a second. So, real quick for everybody, because we do Remy to want to eventually give away that 1,000 subscriber giveaway, don't forget to go ahead and go down below, click the link, or go search for Remy Q Studios and give him a subscription and check out his content, or completely ignore his channel. We don't really care, but
No.
go ahead and give him a subscription to help him on that march to 1,000, won't
I
you?
want this book, so I need everyone to go subscribe, please.
Every moment that goes by without another subscription, a young child dies of malnutrition. Just one
I mean,
click to subscribe will help feed Remy's subscriber count.
in
It
a
has
decade, you know how much that's going to be
nothing to do
worth
with the kids suffering from famine, but
when we finally give that away.
someone
So
can
this
sell
was
it and then they can feed some kids. There you go.
the first slab that I actually bought for Angel, and I am going to include it in my collection because it stays in my box. So I mean, but she's a big Shazam fan. It's something that she has always loved. That she actually got. I guess from her father. Her and her dad were both Shazam fans. So I picked up Shazam #1. It's in a 9.2. And it's
Oh,
actually signed by
boy.
Zachary Levi. She's a big fan of the movie.
Right.
And then he did write Shazam on it.
Is she a fan of the movie or is she a fan of the actor?
Both.
Mm.
Yeah. It was a bonus that the actor was in that particular movie, but
He's a tall glass of water, isn't he?
yeah.
He's not. He fills out that suit rather well.
Yeah, it was one of those. The movie was coming out, and she was like a big fan of Chuck and all this other stuff. And I was like, "Oh, I have no idea what this is," but I
Thank you,
enjoyed the
Gary.
movie as well. So,
Gary's gone ahead and posted that link so you too
oh,
can
thank you.
subscribe
Yeah, I
and
appreciate
be
it.
part of the Remy Q Studio crew.
But yeah, I know that celebrity signatures can be controversial at times. But again, for my wife, I know that she loves the character, loves the book, and loves the movie as well as the actor. So I
It's
had to
one of
pick
those
this
things,
one up.
having actors and stuff sign books. If the
Mhm.
actor, it's a personal thing to individual. First of all, if you're just a fan of the movie and everything, that's great. Also, sometimes when there's an actor who's just iconic with a particular character,
Yeah.
like I could see, especially if it's a movie picture type cover or something else like that. Like if you get a movie picture with, Thor and you want to have it signed by Chris Helmsworth, well, knock yourself out. I have a Boba Fett, or I have a Star Wars book featuring Boba Fett on the cover that's signed by Bullock,
Mhm.
Jeremy Bullock, who was the actor who most often played inside the suit of Boba Fett. And I think I sent one off recently of Darth Maul to be signed by Ray Park, but
Mhm.
not everything makes sense. But I mean, and then again, it's for your PC, like those are for me.
Yeah.
Lock it down. And if it's
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
wife, and let you stay with her for another day, then it's always good.
Hey, I got her on slabs, and now she's buying her own slabs. So I'm like, hey, this is the progression that we needed. So,
That's right.
all right. So then, I guess digging more into the personal collection for myself, for something that I don't think has been shown on here before. We have Spider Horror #1.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
Dishes the dirt on
on
feminism. It's a 9.4. Yeah, I thought that you guys might appreciate this one.
Wow. I've never
Very
seen
rare,
one
very rare.
slabbed
You're not
up.
going to see a lot of these. Yeah, you're not going to see a
I've
lot of
never
these
seen it
slabs.
slabbed up before.
I didn't even know this existed.
Yes.
Manufacturer with copy number 1882 of 2414, printed on cover. Well, Spider Horror #1.
Well, I guess now we know with Mary Jane gone how Peter's able to.
Wait, why does it have to be Peter? Why can't it be Ben? Like, why can't it be,
It could be both.
like why is it just Peter is where I'm going? Like,
Because if she's Spider Horror, she's not just with one. The whole Spider universe is getting it on.
Austin.
Um,
Can't
Next
wait to see the
September.
movie. I
Next
think it's
September.
on the other hub.
coming, coming, coming straight to DVD, and yeah.
You can
leading
probably
in,
find clips on the other hub. It's okay.
leading into that, so I did a
Oh, leading into
video.
that.
I did a video where it was a just off the fly slab giveaway, and I think I called the video "I can't give these slabs away," and it was 3 PGX slabs that I had set in a box for a giveaway that nobody had selected. And Marty from Canada actually won it, and then he opened it up with a Sawzall on IG, and I was so excited because I was like, "This is perfect, thank you!" Like I appreciate that. But I realized, oh shoot, now I got rid of all my PGX slabs, and I think I just wasn't thinking about it. I had 3, and I wanted to, like I said, get a collection of all. So I did pick this one up, and it took me a little bit to find one that I wanted. But it's Strike Force #1 in a 9.6. And there's nothing too
Is that a
risque
human
on the
centipede?
cover.
Well.
I do have several lovely lady covers. I'm not going to show any, any of them today.
You don't have that dolphin slabbed?
No.
Wait, why is Gary now backstage? No.
But
You're
yeah,
not kidding that you were going to be a palate cleanser.
Wow.
I thought this was again another unique one. It's a 1 in 500. Again, PGX, and it actually has the certificate in the slab. Again, moving on. So this one I have shown before. I don't think it might have been on a Science Slab show that I had. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #9 is from 1995. It's an 8.5 signed by Kevin Eastman, but the last I checked, it's the only signature series for this particular issue. So it's the only one in the world. I win, and nobody else has this.
It's not turtle
over.
sluts.
It's over.
Again,
that's
one
quite the change from the last 2 books, but
I mean,
like
I could get in that Teenage Mutant Turtle sluts. Teenage Mutant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so again, an 8.5, but
He's
for
a
the only
boss
signature
turtle.
series on the census, I was pretty happy. And then that one, because I do like Kevin Eastman. This one you don't see a lot of. It's Prime Slime Tales #1.
Prime Slime Tales. Oh my god.
And this is an awesome wraparound. Look at the back of that.
Holy cow.
Wait, Remy, can you read us what's on in the blue label, like in the right corner there? I see it's just a little blurb.
It just says wraparound cover.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just not a book that you see a lot. I mean, 1986, Kevin Eastman. You say Kevin Eastman, and there's a lot of turtle stuff out there, but this is the Prime Slime #1, or Prime Slime's Tales #1, and with that wraparound, I just thought this was amazing.
Now, if you had a chance to meet him at a con or whatever, would you bring that and crack it to have him sign it? Slime it.
I don't know.
He does do one for free.
I guess, this would probably be a good one to do then, because again, it's I know you don't see a lot of them.
You may stun him. He may.
It might be for a good reason, but
yeah.
All right. Now this one is a slab that stays in the PC, and it was kind of a joke because originally I was getting all the Miss Marvel stuff that I could find. This is thing number 35. It says Sharon Ventura becomes the new Miss Marvel. It's not an important issue, but I was picking up Miss Marvels for something I was doing with Angel, and I had grabbed this one, and I was eventually the whole plan fell through. But this one I had already won through an auction, and I never noticed the red boots that Thing's wearing, and I was like, oh. I've got to keep this one because it seems so absurd. And it never occurred to me there was a time when he was wearing boots with a red belt. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing. Like, I have no idea why you would do this. I never understood the digit thing anyways, like why he lost a finger and a toe. But this thing with the boots, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to keep it. But I like the cover anyway. So It was dual purpose, but yeah, this is definitely one that stays in the
Well,
piece.
he lost a finger and a toe. That's because he went up against Nikki 9.5.
Oh,
That's what happened.
oh, we don't talk about that on live stream, boys. Oh, my.
Austin, I thought Slab Hub wasn't a flexing contest. Remy's on fire.
Okay, so this next one is Death Clock versus the Goon. This was a one shot that they had in a 9.8.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I mean, if you're a fan of like metal or anything, Death Clock was awesome. The show Metapocalypse was on, and they actually had this one shot where they fought the Goon. And Goon books are crazy too. Like if you can find them at a good price, it's a kind of an obscure title to grab.
I gave one away in my mystery box
Yeah,
this last round.
DJ got it, didn't he?
It was signed and remarked.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one that I want to hold on to. This one I actually had recently got, and it was part of like the Raw collection that I've been working on. But it's I'm a big fan of like 80s horror movies. This is Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, Nightmare Warriors #1, with Jason on the cover.
Oh wow. That's
And
really
then
nice.
this had connecting covers that they have. Anytime they do a Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, they always have 3 connecting covers, and then
Each
usually
one
they'll have like
featuring-
one that has all of them on it. So yeah, I do have to find the got to get the other 2, or slab the other 2 at least. But that I was really excited to pick
and
up.
of course that's the Ash from the Army of Darkness and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Evil
Bruce
Dead.
Campbell. Yeah,
Evil
absolutely.
Dead. Thank you. I think that's a perfect segue right there, actually, to get into our first giveaway.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do today for our hashtag chainsaw unboxing is going to be our hashtag for the giveaway. So go ahead and hit chainsaw unboxing. If you didn't know, and Remy has opened boxes with a chainsaw on his channel. So if you're not subscribed now you have to go subscribe to Remy to go check that out. But given that Ash has that chainsaw for a hand, and we had the thing, it was missing fingers and toes, which could happen using chainsaws inappropriately. I think it's a perfect time to use this chainsaw unboxing. Well, while we're waiting, giving some people time to do that, Remy, what's coming up for you this week on the show, on your channel?
So Thursday we have Let's Talk About It. We've been trying to do a Friday night mail call, and I do have a What's a Gundam video that I was posting, that might be today or tomorrow. So definitely keep your eye out on that. That should be interesting.
Excellent. Oh, we got 35 people in the live right now, 24 entries. Again, chainsaw unboxing. We'll do our pulls here. We ship to US and Canada if you're outside of US and Canada, and when we can talk about shipping and we'll figure something out. So go ahead and hit that. We'll give a few more moments. Let me grab the box here and bring it over. So Remy, you're going to get, as the guest, you're going to get to whoever our winner is. You're going to get to help pull their books for them. So you'll be able to take a number from a certain number of books from the front, a certain number of books from the back, or we can do a little front to back action. And we'll stop where you're at. We're going to pull 6 books, and of course, some of the books are labeled have labels on their backer boards telling us that they get extra pulls. There's a daily double in here where you get double the pulls. There's here's an example one. Let me turn this around. It says like extra 2 pulls. So those exist in here. There is free mugs, etc. All right. Given that, will give us another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a draw. Wheel of fish. Brian. Hey, congratulations, Brian. You are the winner on today for the first drawing here. All right, let me go ahead and make myself big, and we will go ahead and do this. Ready, Remy? How are we going to start this off here for Brian?
I was wondering if I could actually watch you finger the books and then stop you.
Yeah, a little front to back action.
Front to back action, absolutely.
Or back to front.
Stop. Oh yeah, that's the
first book up. Daredevil 191.
Ooh,
awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Does a man search for his own soul? All right. We'll continue that until you tell me otherwise.
All right, stop.
We have Josh Blaylock's Ark World.
That's an awesome cover.
Yeah, normally I would say that's a Gary cover, but now I'm going to say it's a Remy cover.
Dawn of Archaeopunk Saga. So this is from Devil's Due Comics, Volume 1. This is a double thick book.
All right. And then what do we have? Is there 4 left?
4 more to pull, yeah.
You know what? Could we do the front 4?
Okay.
That's
all
awesome.
right. Hold on, I gotta take the book that's there and turn it around. Start with the books that. Move this out of the way. All right. First up, we have Phage, number 1.
That's awesome.
Wow.
The David Nakayama cover. Next up, the Fantastic Four, issue number 2 from the current run.
Nice.
Next up, X-Men Onslaught Revelations.
Also
Number 1.
awesome. Yeah, that's great.
And I got to open up the back because I don't have this book labeled. It's a virgin cover, so I don't know what it is. I have a guess, but of course. How many? This is exciting streaming, I know. There we go. All right. Trying to make sure I don't destroy the book before I present it. New Mutants, number 13. The Al Ross Timeless.
Wow.
A Colossus there.
Wow.
It's a great cover.
That's awesome.
You can almost see yourself in his reflection.
Can't go wrong with the mask.
There you go, Brian. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure, Brian, I have not shipped you anything before. So you will need to reach out to me via Instagram or robs.fatstacks@gmail.com to send me your ship to address so I can get that out to you. Let's see, Brian. Almost wrote brain. LCS. Put that there. I can spell, really. All right. Having said all that, we'll be doing another giveaway towards the end of the show. So make sure you're sticking around. And that's quite all right because you don't have a reason to leave because I'm going to stop talking and spin it back over to our man, Remy Q, the man of the hour plus. Let us know what else you have in that box there.
All right. So this is the first Thor Silver Age book that I got. Store number 136.
Oh, wow.
Those colors really pop.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see all the tick marks down the side.
I was going to say, yeah, you can see.
That's why
here,
it's a 5, but it presents beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
The next one is this was my response to Mr. DJ Links, Forever People number 1 and a 0.5. Yeah! Yeah!
Well timed. Yes.
Again, so it's the only one that I could see that's a 0.5 on the census. I could be wrong
Like,
now,
who cares?
but yeah. So one of a kind, only one in the world. Can't find it. Sorry, everybody.
The only one in this grade.
Hold on, Remy. You got to read us what's on the side of that blue label. Then
It says first full appearance of Darkseid, first appearance of Forever People, Superman and Jimmy Olsen appearance, and the 0.5 because it really is a like
It looks
a nice
really, really
looking
good.
book.
yeah. To me, it's a 3.5
it's-
at least. Oh,
It's missing the better part of the back.
You know
cover.
what's great is when I hang it on the wall,
Yeah.
can't see it.
but you know what?
Yeah.
It shows Superman, so it's not
I was
that
gonna say
bad.
I can actually read part of it. So
Yeah.
Winning. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think a big black Sharpie can fix that 5. Or let's be honest. I mean, anybody can print a white sticker with a number on it.
So the next one is another Silver Age Thor that I picked up last year. One of my favorites that I was able to snag. Thor number 148. It's the origin and first appearance of the Wrecker. Again, I'm a big fan of the Wrecker and the Wrecking Crew. And this when I got it, I was super psyched. And the video is really funny. Like I'll go back and watch it every now and then because I'm an idiot when I open it up and I sit there and make all the noises. Oh, and like do all that kind of stuff. And it really wasn't even a grail of mine initially. It just was. I still couldn't believe I had that. I was like, "Oh wow,
Wrecker, if you say so."
I barely know her.
Wrecker, hardly even know her.
So the next two, I actually had gotten them together quite a while ago. The first one is New Teen Titans number 30. And then this is signed by George Perez. It's a 5.5. I got a sweet deal on the book though, low grade, and I love where that signature was at.
Perfect.
So I had this on. I think I had this on my low grade episode that I had, low grade or no grade. The next one is the Tales of New Teen Titans number 4. It says Origin of Starfire and Blackfire. And again, this one's signed in the bean
nice.
here.
Well, that's great placement. Yeah.
I just thought those were really nice, and especially for the signatures, because I do like signatures. Rob, you're the king of signatures for sure.
I have a few books out for signing signatures. Well, one signature is never enough. You have to have multi-sigs. That's where it's really at.
So this next one is Fantastic Four 236. It's an anniversary issue, and I like this one because it has like such a collage of everybody on the cover.
Great cover. Yeah.
And on the channel, Angel and I went through and we were kind of pointing out some of the different folks that you see there because it just had everybody that was, and things not wearing boots in this, so it's very unique.
Oh yeah, and just just as blue underwear.
Just as blue underwear. Sometimes it's like shorts, just really short shorts. Sometimes it's the full like underwear. Yeah, it's great.
Made of
So-
unstable molecules.
He's got to cover up them rocks. Yeah.
That's a dude that's got some stones. Sorry.
So this next one is the first appearance of Mad Mod. It's Teen Titans number 7. This was as far as kind of digging into more of the DC Silver Age. This was the first one that I picked up from that.
Yeah, with the
that's a
checkerboard top.
That's
That is-
a great grade for all that black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a look at the condition of the book.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
mean,
How's the back, Remy?
well, that's
Very
cool.
nice. Very nice.
All right. This is again, I guess a more common book now, but Thor number 1. It's signed by Donny Cates. This was a gift from the missus, and this was actually the first slab that she purchased.
Nice.
Very nice. A little bit of a callback to that Silver Surfer.
All right. And then venturing into I guess the realm of celebrity signatures and another level of nerd. This is Doctor Who, the 11th Doctor, number 2, signed by Matt Smith.
Nice.
Oh,
And
Very good.
yeah, Angel and I were really big into Doctor Who, and which is amazing because I'm not into a lot of like British television, but Doctor
Uh-huh.
Who is a whole nother
Well,
thing.
yeah, and you know, Matt Smith was one of those doctors that initially when he came on, you're like, I was, at least for me, I was like, what the? Because David Tennant was so great, but when Matt
Mhm.
Smith came on, you're just kind of like, what is this? This
Oh
is
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
weird.
and he
But
had to grow on you, and then it was
but
like
he
once he did,
did, and the whole and the arcs that they did with the what's her the girl who waited? God damn it! Oh, forgetting her name. Amy, and
yes, yeah.
so my God, some of those stories were
Oh
just
yeah,
amazing.
and when they started kind of crisscrossing everything, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, oh
Phenomenal
my
the way that
goodness.
everything
So yeah,
works.
I love Matt Smith.
And so this is Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, number 2, signed by David Tennant.
The aforementioned, yeah, David Tennant, great. Rumors that he's coming back into one of the upcoming specials or something.
Yeah, that's all right. This is and I've shown this one on the channel before. This is actually the first slab that I had purchased ever. It's He-Man and Masters of the Multiverse number 1, signed and Skeletor by
Damn it! Where's my thing for the overlay?
so he was the voice of Skeletor from the cartoon.
I thought you did it, Remy.
Not
Give
yet,
us
not yet. I
give
need
us
to
a little
do one.
Skeletor action. Come
I
on.
need to do one. Rah! I need to do one in the future. But
That
this
is an
is
awesome cover, though.
awesome cover. Yeah, I
that is a
absolutely love that
great
one.
cover.
Could you imagine the only
And
way
it's
that this
signed
could be
in a good color and everything.
it is, but the
And
only way it could be
Yeah.
better is if it was a yellow green that kind of matched that lightning. That would be the only way it could be any better. And
no.
that's saying a lot because that is a phenomenal freaking
DJ.
pew 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 pew. I am power.
All right. I've got them. I don't know how far you want to go into this box. I have a
we
bunch
got time. We
more.
got time. And in case you're in case you're in the chat, you haven't been watching Remy stuff before, you didn't know. We're discussing Remy has done some copyright free versions of Masters of the Universe, GI Joe, Transformers, where he's gone and wiped the audio and replayed every character and did all the sound effects and stuff and layered audio, and they are just amazing. Again, make sure you check out his channel, and while you're there, give it a subscription because he didn't call his 1,000 subscriber giveaway a long time ago.
Got it at the bottom of a big stack. Yeah, I was going to grab it again. No. So this one I actually had gotten through a charity auction, and Big Dubs from is a YouTuber. He's got several thousand followers, and he's really into toys and comics. I was actually able to pick this up out of his collection. It's Infinity Countdown number 4, and I love this cover with Galactus and Rocket on it. It's not a key or anything. It's just an amazing looking book, and I'm a big Galactus fan. And with his eyes lit up like that and everything, I was like, oh man. But it also came from Big Dub, so I was pretty excited about that. And ironically, I had donated it was another signed George Perez, and he had purchased that one. So we kind of essentially swapped.
Very cool.
This is another odd one. I've actually shown this several times. Thanos Legacy number 1, 9.6. This is signed by Josh Brolin, who played Cable and Thanos, and they're both on the cover.
Wow.
And I just don't know where you see that kind of thing. Like, it's just really bizarre that you could get both of them for the same characters.
Yeah, he should have double signed it. So you could say, look, it's got 2 signatures that signed both by the actor who played Thanos and the actor who played
2 different movies.
That's really cool. Yeah, and Jonah Hex. That's right.
I'll skip these. You know what? I that might be it. I mean, I've got more, but I don't. These aren't very interesting.
Every slab is interesting and deserves to be.
All right, this was one that was a failed AOK. Tales of GI Joe.
This was great.
Oh no.
No, you
For
don't.
them,
You have to tell this.
In my list of books, there was a community member that's looking for cartoons from his childhood, and I was convinced I was getting a GI Joe #1 for a steal. And upon further inspection, after winning the said auction, not from eBay, but I found out it was a Tales of GI Joe, which is definitely not a GI Joe #1.
oh man.
So this will stay in the PC for a little bit until it accumulates a greater value, and I didn't spend a lot on it. But
It's just like when you fight big for that Spider-Man book, and then you find out after the fact that it's Marvel Tales.
oh yeah,
You're like,
oh
"Wah, wah, wah."
yeah, yep.
I just got the Screen Spider-Man 1. Non-stop Spider-Man 1.
This was a recent slab that I picked up, Vigilante #1. I was jumping on that hype train. Just enjoying the show.
It's a fun.
Does he have all his toes?
He does have all his toes. Yeah.
Well, he still has all his toes too.
Well, and luckily I'd picked it up before it had gotten not a crazy book to get, but I definitely got it for a steal for what it is now. I guess digging more into the weird. This is the first slab I bought for my son, Plants vs. Zombies #5.
Nice.
Another one that you'll never see here again. I can go all day if you want the weird.
That's all right though.
Hey, we got a couple more minutes. No worries.
2015. Yep. So we're a family of gamers, and this was one that definitely captivated my son. His first book was a Dynamic Forces Spider-Man limited, like sealed book, and he got it, and he was really excited. And then I think I told him it was probably worth like $40 or $50, and he wanted to know if he could sell it so he could get a video game. And then I was like, oh no. So I tried to get a video game comic that would kind of work for him in that sense. Let me see here. All right. These two I had recently picked up. This is Batman 108 and a 9.8. Signed by John Boy Myers. I'd gotten this in a 616.
Well, look, you preface all this by saying these are not that interesting, and then you pull out a John Boy Myers 9.8. Like,
well,
I
mean, so this one I got last week. This was my chainsaw unboxing. I just happen to have this little stack here.
Yeah. My favorite is when Remy holds a book up like that, and he's like, "So yeah, this is my Batman 108, and this is Red Guy and girl with blonde hair,
Mohawk Man. It was Mohawk Man.
Mohawk Man."
Yeah. So okay. Well, speaking of that, so this is an awesome cover, right? First full appearance of Miracle Molly.
She's the one up
I know
front.
that.
Which one's Molly?
I'm going to assume it's this one here.
Yeah,
I'm just
she's
not
the
up to
shorter
date on
one in the
Batman.
front.
Damn, it's a really cool book. That may be another giveaway. I also picked up Batman 89 in that mystery box.
I'm Batman.
You know, that started off like a real great series, and then just kind of
cool covers, though. Really
yes,
cool
beautiful,
covers.
epic covers. Yeah.
All right. And then we'll go here, actually. So this is another George Perez book that I have. Didn't do the cover, but did artwork in it. And it's just a cool book. Inhumans #1.
Oh, boy. Very, very nice.
Nice. Another song. Look at you, Remy. You may have a few six
Yeah.
books there, it looks like.
Great
Very
signature
good.
placement, too.
Bravo. Bravo.
All right. And I think that's going to be it because I'd like to save some in case I come back.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Well, we hope that you do.
But I mean, I've got some more stacks to dig through, but I want to piece together how they
Are
all
they
flew into
fat stacks.
Well, I like to have again a journey. It kind of weaves in here. It's like you start with spider whore, and you got to move into something else that kind of goes hand in hand with that.
Palate cleanser.
All right, everybody, go ahead and give us that palate cleanser hashtag, and we'll get you. We'll get ready to do our next set of drawings for more books. Chris, while we're waiting there, what's coming up on the old Comic Vet channel there?
Well, tomorrow will be two cool guys, two hot picks, where myself and Mark make hot picks for the upcoming new comic book day. I'm still waiting for Mark to deliver his hot pick, so we'll go from there. But
You got
tomorrow
that, Mark? You got work to go do.
tomorrow night, I'll be joining Mark on his channel for At Week's End. Wednesday will be a new comic book day hangout live, open invitation to anyone who went and has some brand new comic books in the last little while. Come on out and pop on the panel, show off what you got. Rob will be hosting it this week.
But
I'll
on
be
Chris's channel, though.
Yeah, on my channel, Rob will be hosting it.
I'm going to Canada, so I can.
Yeah. So sadly, I'll be on afternoon shift, so I'll be hopefully popping in and out of the chat itself, just to say, hey, what's up to everyone? And yeah, I'm still making my push towards 600 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And I announced the giveaway that I'm going to be doing for DJ Lynx's 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to be giving away the U variant for King in Black issue number 1. So yeah, make sure that everyone that you're one of those couple grand that are subscribed to DJ Lynx and check out that live stream when it happens.
Very cool. And again, everybody, make sure you go ahead and check out down below. Again, the links for everybody's channels and Instagrams there. Follow Remy Q, help him get to that 1,000, help Chris get to that 600 mark. And I assume if you're watching me, you're probably subscribed to me. But if not, what the hell's wrong with you? Just kidding. Give it. That's a way to get me. He got me when he told me what the heck is wrong with me. That's how I knew it was time for me to go ahead and do this. Next week, guys, on the show, we're going to have Ohana Comics. You've seen him in the chat today. Check around. Again, you might go check out his channel as well. See what he's all about. And so you can ask any questions you want as we go through the show with Ohana Comics next week. Same slab time, same slab channel, just to borrow heavily from other people's stuff. All right. We've given everybody enough time. We got 26 out of 35 viewers have hashtagged palette cleanser correctly. They might have spelled palette like wood palette or something, but in which case, if you're wasting time cleaning your wood palettes, you're, I don't know, weird. All right, let's go ahead and spin the Wheel of Fish. If you guys are wondering about Wheel of Fish and you don't know, I keep making a reference to a UHF, a movie from a long time ago with Weird Al. There's a shock for us. Gary B continues his winning ways.
Man, there's gotta be something about Rochester, man. It's just a winning place.
Well, meanwhile, this extends James Willie's drought. He was on fire for so many weeks, and the poor Willie house has gone like without comics for quite some time. But that's okay. We love Gary. All right. Let's go ahead and remove that there. And right here. And Chris, you know how we do it. Second up. You get to give it to Gary.
All right. Let's see.
Now, as I recall, last time Gary won, you managed to pull him, or somebody, whether it was you or our guest, I can't remember which order he won, managed to get him some Red Sonja books and stuff that was right up his alley. Yeah. Let's see if we can we can duplicate that effort for him.
No pressure. Okay. Let's go 7 from the front. I'm thinking of DJ Lynx. I'm going to go with number 7.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. First up, we have The Avengers, issue 275.
Very cool.
Nice.
Now let's go 7 from in that same direction.
Can 7 from the front again, or 7 from where I'm at?
Yeah. 7 towards the rear from where you are.
Okay, good. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We have Hatchet number 1.
Halloween Tales 3.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Daily Double.
5 additional
Oh
pulls.
my goodness, Gary.
Wow.
Well, the lucky number 7. All right,
All right.
let's go 7 from the rear this time. Let's switch it up. We'll leave that Hulk book for someone else. And this will conclude 777. Ooh,
Walking Dead,
Oh, nice.
issue 25.
very nice.
Okay, that's the first of the bonus books.
Okay, let's all right, let's go 5 from the front since there's 5 bonus books.
We have X-Men
Nice.
Grand
Second
Design,
Genesis.
Second Genesis number 1.
Arthur Adams cover or Arthur Adams homage? Yeah.
Yeah. Ed Pinsker after Art Adams. Okay.
Let's go front to back. Now.
Vampirella
Yeah.
versus Purgatory.
Boom. Hold on. I can't believe this wasn't.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes. All right.
Okay. 2 more for the bonus.
All right. Let's do it again. And now. Come on, Conan for the win.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa. We apologize for these technical difficulties, everyone. Please stand by as we
Now I have to double check to make sure there's no.
those fight tips. It's got to be at least a 9-6 candidate.
Well, I make sure it didn't. I got to change out the backing board before I ship it. But other than that, that's it. The Mighty Valkyries, number 1.
All right. All
man.
right. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
All right, 1 more for the bonus.
All right. Let's see if I can find something special in there. Now.
Gary hates you, but that's okay. Batman 516. Super long ears.
Wow. That looks like a Mike Mignola, but I don't think it is. Maybe Sam Keith.
All right, so that's the bonus book. So now we're back to the main run. We got 4 more.
Wow, Gary. All right, let's go back to front. Woo woo. Now.
Oh, Godzilla
Nice.
rivals Mothra. Look at that. Okay, 3 more. Why are these done? All right. This is being weird. It's telling me I need to put.
Oh,
Wow.
It's
hold on,
telling me I need to
dial
put more books.
911 real quick.
I need to put more books in here, apparently. All right.
Okay, back to front and now.
Batman Detective Comics, issue 613.
Very cool.
This is really nice condition. What am I doing?
Yeah, the chat's praying for you, man. Alex, take it easy, Rob. Rob's getting a workout.
2 more. I need to put a table here or something. Yeah.
All right. Now. All right, Gary. While we're doing this, Gary, drop your favorite number in there.
The New Mutants,
Ooh,
number 2.
two.
Nice.
Look at all those Sentinels coming in on those poor kids.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this will be the last one here.
All right.
Did he drop a number in yet?
I was hoping he was going to drop a number.
8.
8. Okay, let's go 8 from the rear.
Taking it to the rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, for the love of God, Rob, take it easy with that.
Action tank number 1.
All right.
All right. Thankfully, Gary didn't get any more bonuses on here.
I'm glad he picked up on that because taking 8 from the rear will be painful. That's all.
Because I'll tell you, these at least still fit inside of a mailer. If he gotten too much more, we would have had to up his packing. Whew. All right, guys. Remy, fabulous again. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me on. This was great.
Yeah.
What
if
else
you need
you
a
gonna do
fill in,
Saturday, right?
and again, you need another
Spider
palate
hole.
cleanser, give me a call. I'll make sure.
Oh, so great. Chris, again, as always, phenomenal. Everyone in the chat, again, thank you guys for coming on out. Make sure like and subscribe. Follow up everybody here. Follow each other up there. Join us next Saturday. Again, same time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. Right here, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted and know what we got going on when Slab Hub comes back with Ohana Comics. Monday on my channel here, we'll have our Monday mail call. Going to be not all out of Mystery in Space this time. So we're taking a break from the Mystery in Space books on the open mail call. Yeah, and it'll be a CGC/CBCS unboxing sometime in the middle of the week because I still got slabs out there. All right, everybody, thank you all much for coming up. Really appreciate it all. And until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody else, including us. It's your collection. Especially don't listen to me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.